Once again, welcome to the webinar on creating a free Zoho TeamInbox account from Zoho One. And let me just introduce myself. I'm Vignesh. I'm a product expert and marketer at Zoho TeamInbox. And my colleague Thomas John, who is a product expert, is also here with me. So both of us will be helping you with queries. So please feel free to post any questions that you might have in the question section here in Zoho Showtime. You can keep on adding your questions and we'll answer them at the end of the webinar, where we'll also be having a dedicated Q&A session for you. And you can also keep on posting your comments in the chat section here in Zoho Showtime. All right, with that being said, we'll just quickly jump into the webinar. All right, so first I'll start with the agenda for today's webinar. Firstly, I'll talk about how important emails and group emails are in businesses today, but how they don't help much with collaboration. Then I'll explain the concept of shared inboxes and why your organization should be using a shared inbox tool. I'll then show you how a shared inbox platform like Zoho TeamInbox can do wonders for your team. I'll then shift gears and show you how you can add Zoho TeamInbox, which is already a part of your Zoho One account, in Zoho One. And finally, I'll wrap it up by giving you a demo of how you can create your teams and set up your inboxes in Zoho TeamInbox. All right. So to begin with, let me talk about the importance of emails in this modern world. From the time when emails were invented, they have remained the most desired mode of communication for both personal as well as professional purposes. Over the period of time, with the introduction of group emails or distribution lists, emails from being a mode for communication between one-to-one people have evolved to being a mode to communicate with a group of people. This graph here shows the number of emails that were sent and received in a particular year, and the number is projected to keep on increasing in the years to come. To give you more proof as to how emails are still ruling the business communication space, this stat by Adobe revealed that employees spend an average of 3.1 hours a day on work emails. Such is the significance of emails in businesses, making it nearly impossible to be removed from our professional lives. And in particular, we tend to spend more time on the group emails because it involves a lot of people. Yet, we cannot be ignorant to what emails, especially group emails or distribution lists, do not offer. Group emails are not all that effective when it comes to collaborating with a group of people. So let's say I belong to a group and a group receives an email. So if I decide to reply to the email, I should either remember to CC the group so that every group member knows that a reply was made. But let's say if I miss out to CC, no one else will know that a reply was made, and there are chances that any of my colleagues might reply again to the same email. Secondly, if I want to collaborate over a specific email thread with my teammate, or if I require their advice or feedback over a particular task, I should either be forwarding emails back and forth or take the entire conversation to another application. Doing this might lead to losing context of the discussion at hand. And another problem is that group emails often involve a to-do list. So when I receive tasks in my group emails, there's no way I can delegate them to my teammates. Or suppose if I decide to take up the task myself, there are chances that my teammates might not be aware of it. And because of this, there's no transparency among my teammates as to who is doing which task. And as I said earlier, there are chances that two or more people might start working on the same task, resulting in duplication of work. Finally, the biggest issue that I myself have faced the most is this constant forwarding and CCing of emails, which results in multiple disconnected threads of communication. I sometimes don't know where what started and where what ended. This clutters my inbox, and I tend to lose focus on what's really important. I'm sure that most of you here would have faced similar hiccups. So, what alternate do businesses have for effective communication and collaboration? That's where shared inboxes come to the rescue. I'll now quickly jump to explaining what a shared inbox is and detail you on how they help solve these problems. With organizational dynamics evolving, the need for emails to evolve has also come. And with little tweaks, emails could wonderfully meet the workplace demands, and that exactly is a shared inbox. A shared inbox is a common inbox which multiple people on a team can access, send, and receive emails at the same time from each of their own accounts. It is different from that of a traditional email group in a way that in an email group, when an email is sent to a group address, it is received in the individual inboxes of every member. Whereas in a shared inbox, when an email is sent to a group email address, it is received in a single inbox to which every member of the group has access. Each member can log in using their own credentials and access the inbox without having to share the credentials as it was done traditionally. This also ensures security and privacy. So, why shared inboxes? With shared inboxes, you can have a common unified inbox for your entire team. You no longer have to CC or forward the emails to your teammates since they'll already be having access to the common emails. Your collaboration with the team also becomes smooth. You don't have to switch apps to chat with your team because switching applications always drives away the context. Team discussions and getting peer help and reviews become effortless with shared inboxes. Chat contextually with your team members and get team suggestions to make faster and precise replies. Also, delegate emails to members so that everyone knows their responsibilities and the team will know who is handling which task. This way, no email will be left unattended and there'll be no work duplication. Getting a clear overview of what's happening makes your team space transparent. Share emails and drafts with peers and collaborate over them effortlessly. This transparency also ensures easy access to information, and you don't have to chase your coworkers for details. Finally, you can properly categorize threads and have a clutter-free inbox, eventually reaching inbox zero. Alright, so now that we know what a shared inbox is, let me talk a bit about our very own shared inbox platform, Zoho TeamInbox. Zoho TeamInbox is a shared inbox tool where teams can collaborate together, send and receive emails. It's a platform where you can create common inboxes for your teams and give them the comfort of working in a transparent workspace. Teams can create shared inboxes for their group addresses. These shared inboxes are structured to enhance transparency in teams. However, in order for privacy, only the admins will have the power to decide who can view or access the emails. Sharing emails also becomes easier and everything is visible to everyone in the team. This transparency and visibility ensures that no work is duplicated and also that no email is slipped through the crack. Every team member can view every activity happening in the organization. From replying to archiving, every action is recorded in the activity log with a proper timeline. Zoho TeamInbox offers you a real-time collaboration experience, allowing you to bring in your team members to your threads and clarifying your doubts when in need of any assistance. And finally, since you're finishing your tasks regularly and keeping your inbox as clean as possible, it improves your email productivity by a significant level. So what all can you do with Zoho TeamInbox? TeamInbox offers you a bunch of useful and intuitive inbox-friendly features. Let's have a look at it. So as and when a new conversation starts, you can assign or delegate the thread to the person who's responsible for it. This ensures that no message is ignored and will also help everyone in the team know who is working on which task. You can organize your threads based on various topics effectively using different names and color codes. You can also automate actions that you might perform repeatedly. Just define the workflow, automate it, and the tool will do the work for you. You can pre-compose and save email templates that your entire team can use while responding to queries. You can compose an email and share it with the members of your organization to get it reviewed. Also, when you're stuck upon something, you can conduct internal discussions with your team right inside Zoho TeamInbox without having to move to an external application. And finally, maintain a clean inbox. Focus on the tasks of priority, eliminate the clutter, and boost your overall productivity. Now that we have seen why Zoho TeamInbox is so powerful, before getting into the demo part, let me explain you the basic hierarchy of every Zoho TeamInbox account. The structure of TeamInbox is made of three parts: organization, team, and inbox. So organization is pretty self-explanatory. Here I've given an example of an organization named Zilker. And under an organization, you'll have various teams. The purpose of a team is to put people of different roles under a specific category. For example, under Zilker, we have given teams like marketing and finance. And under teams, you'll have various inboxes. We have inboxes like digital, content, and branding under the marketing team, and inboxes like payroll, purchase, and info under the finance team. So this is how we structure our organization in Zoho TeamInbox. And this is not the only way to structure your organization. You can choose to do it according to your preference. So I hope you have now got a basic idea of the general structure or the hierarchy of Zoho TeamInbox. All right. So now comes the interesting part. So as you know, you Zoho One users will already be having access to a broad suite of integrated and customizable applications. And if you have an account in Zoho One, you can simply leverage the power of shared inboxes right inside your Zoho One account. Yes, it's completely free. You need not look elsewhere. Zoho TeamInbox is already a part of your Zoho One plan. So why not make the most of it? If you are a user of Zoho One, you just have to add Zoho TeamInbox application to your account, and that's it. And as you keep on using the application, you will start realizing the power of shared inboxes and how much it helps in increasing your productivity. Having said this, I'll now show you a video of how you can add Zoho TeamInbox from your Zoho One account. All right. So the only prerequisite that is required from your side is that you need to be the admin of your Zoho One account to perform this operation. All right. So from the dashboard of your Zoho One, navigate to the left pane where you'll have something called as directory. So click on that and then go to applications on the left pane. So in the right side, you will find something called add application. Click on add application. And here you'll find a list of apps that are available to your Zoho One account. So just go to the search bar here and search for Zoho TeamInbox and simply add the application. And just like that, your Zoho TeamInbox account will be created. Now let's say if you want to add the users from your Zoho One account or your Zoho One organization to Zoho TeamInbox, just go to add user, click on it, and then choose the users you want from your Zoho One organization to be added to your Zoho TeamInbox. Give them the role that you want them to be in the Zoho TeamInbox account and select the team that they have to be a part of. Just check the team and simply click on assign. And now these members will also be added to your Zoho TeamInbox account as well. Now you're all set to begin your journey with Zoho TeamInbox. Just copy the app link from here, go to a new tab or window, just paste the link and get started with Zoho TeamInbox. So this is how you add Zoho TeamInbox from your Zoho One account. All right, now that we have seen how to add Zoho TeamInbox, I'll now show you how you can create your teams and set up your inboxes in Zoho TeamInbox. So let me just stop sharing my screen. I'll share the screen again. All right, so I hope my screen is visible. So this is how the user interface of Zoho TeamInbox looks like. By default, there's a demo team here on the left and a demo inbox that is created that you can see here on the left pane. And I also have a few emails in my inbox that talks about some of the basic things that I can do with Zoho TeamInbox. So please feel free to use these options here and play around with them. And you'll get to know about a lot of options or a lot of features that that you can do with TeamInbox. All right, so now that I've added Zoho TeamInbox to my Zoho One organization, I'll go about the next step of creating my teams and setting up my inboxes. So I just go to this plus icon here, click on that and click on team. So teams basically let you group people based on the various departments that they belong to. So I'll just simply enter a name for my team here. And let me create a marketing team for my organization. So I'll just create Zilka marketing. And I can also choose to give a description if I want. Just give a description. And then just click on next. All right, so now I should add members to my team. Since Rebecca and Ken are already a part of my organization, I can choose to add these people to my team as well. So I'll just click on add next to them and they'll be added to the team. So since Lydia is part of the finance team, I do not want to add her to this Zilka marketing team. So I'll just leave her out here. And then I'll just, and if I want to add new members to my team inbox, I can always go back to my Zoho One account, search for their names like I did in the previous step where I showed you in the video, and then add them just like how I showed in the previous step. So once that is done, just click on create. All right. So once they accept the invite, they'll be a part of my organization as well. So the next step is in creating an inbox. So an inbox is nothing but a consolidated view of all the conversations that my team members and I are a part of. Now, since I'm going to create a shared inbox, I'll just choose team here and I'll enter a name for my inbox here. So let me give the name as, let's say, digital marketing. And I can choose to give a description if required. And since I'm creating this inbox under this marketing team by default, it appears as Zilka marketing. Suppose, let's say if I have 2 or more teams, then I'll have a drop down of all the teams that are present and I can choose the team to which this inbox will be created. So once that is done, I just click on next. All right. So the next step is in choosing the channel to which through which I can bring my emails or my group emails to the shared inbox. So I choose to do this via email forwarding. So I just click on email forwarding and I enter the source email address here. So let me enter the source email address here, such as digital marketing at Zilker. Okay, so let me explain you what a source email address is. The source email address is nothing but my group email address or the address of my distribution list from which I want all my emails to be directed to this inbox. So since I've given my source email address, the next step is in giving the email alias. So Zoho TeamInbox gives me the option of entering a username for the alias that is generated. This step is completely optional, so I'll just give a name called digital marketing for the alias. And I'll just click on create inbox. All right, so as you can see here on the left pane, my Zilka marketing team is created, and below that I'll also have the inbox that I created now, which is digital marketing. Okay, as the very next step, I have to associate my sender address. So only when I associate my sender address will I be able to send out emails from this inbox in Zoho TeamInbox. So I can choose to set my source address itself as the sender address. So I just click on set now, where I have to enter a name for the reference of my sender address. I'll just give digital marketing here as well. And by default, my source email address is entered here as the sender address. The next step is in enabling or not enabling the custom SMTP server. So I choose to uncheck this option for now. And finally, I have the option of choosing the inboxes to which my sender address will be accessible to. Since I don't want my demo inbox to have access to this digital marketing sender address, I'll just uncheck this option, give the access only to the digital marketing inbox, and then click on add. So a verification code will be sent to my group email address, which I can I'll just go to my new tab, which is open, where I would have got a verification code to my group email. I'll just copy that code from there. I'll enter the code here, paste it here, and then click on verify. All right, now that my sender address is verified, I can click on save and next. And you can also keep on adding multiple sender address here by clicking on this sender address option. So after you do that, just click on save and next. All right, so now is the step where I have to add members to this digital marketing inbox. Looks like Rebecca and Ken have already accepted the invite, so they're already part of here. And if you want to add more users to your inbox, you can simply go to your Zoho One account, search for the names, and add it from there. All right, so I'll just click on save and next. So on this page, I have my email forwarding alias and a bunch of settings that I can choose to do now, or I can also do it later from the settings. Maybe I'll just explain one of the settings here. So let me just explain the second setting, which is here. So yeah, it is automatically assign thread upon reply. So let's say if I just enable this option, what this does is in my inbox, when there's an email that is yet to be assigned, I want the person who makes a reply to the email to be assigned the thread. So once I enable this option, that will do the trick for me. All right. So back to this. This is my email forwarding alias, the email forwarding address, which I can copy and go to my admin console of my email ID. Search for the group. I've opened it in a new tab, so I'll just go to that group and add it as a member of the group there. All right, so I've added this email forwarding address as a member of the group there. So whichever email that I start receiving from now on to the group email will be received in this shared inbox here. All right, so once I do that, I can simply click on save changes. And that's it. So as you can see, I've received an email to be a part of this email group here. So once I accept this, all the emails that are received in this group email, which is digitalmarketing@zilker.com, will be received in my shared inbox, which is digital marketing here. So I just click here and my group membership has been confirmed. Now I'll be a part of the digital marketing team here. All right. So this is how you create your teams and set up your inboxes in Zoho TeamInbox. So if you take a look at the left pane here, here all your teams and inboxes will be listed. If I want to add more inbox listed here, one after the other on the left pane. All right, so looks like I've received an email. It's from our CEO, Jamie. So let me just read the email. And it seems that he has asked us to draft a promotion plan for the organization's first year anniversary. All right, so let me just take up this task myself. So I'll just go to this assign option here, click on it, and I'll assign the thread to myself. So I just click on assign to me. All right, I'll just quickly draft a reply to this email and then ask my teammate suggestions. So he has asked us to draft a promotion plan. So let me just draft a reply. And I've given him a list of suggestions as to what all we can do for the promotions. So I've given him 4 suggestions: social media, digital, blog posts, and video. So let me just share this draft with my teammates so that I can know their opinions as well. So I'll just click on share draft here, and I'll share it to both Rebecca and Ken here, and I'll just share the draft with them. And I'll also notify them on the comments that I have shared the draft with them. So I'll just click on, please have a look at it. Also, and I'll also tag Rebecca. Right. So since this anniversary promotion, I'll have to get the budget for this promotion. So I think Lydia is the right person for this. But Lydia is actually not a part of my digital marketing team, but still she's a part of my organization. She's part of the finance team. So I can pull in her also in this thread. So before that, we can see that Ken Miles is editing this document. All right. So I'll just pull in Lydia as well, and I'll ask her to share the budget for the promotions. Yeah, and I'll send this as a comment as well. So we'll just wait for the response. Looks like Ken has already started editing this document, so we'll just wait for this response. All right. So until then, I'll show you the user interface of Zoho TeamInbox. Initially, when we received this email, it was present here in this unassigned thread. And since I opened this email, it was shifted to this open view here. And let's say if I finish the task and if I finish the task and I archive it, it will be moved to this archive session here. And let's say if this thread is of less priority, or if I want to postpone this task for later, I can simply choose to snooze this thread. So I can just simply click on snooze, and I'll have a bunch of timings that I can select right from here. And if I want to give a custom time, I can also do that by clicking here and choosing a date and time for it. Other than that, you'll also have this in this left pane. You see something called as assigned to me, where all the emails that were assigned to you will be visible here, and all the emails that are assigned to your teammates and members of your organization will be visible here in the assigned to other section. And suppose if you want to follow up with the thread, or if you want to get notified of whatever is happening in the thread, you can simply choose to follow a thread, and it will be present here in the following. And just like how I shared this email draft with Ken and Rebecca, if someone has shared the email with me, it will be visible here in the shared with me section. And as I said, you can also have the snoozed emails here in the left pane. And once you delete the emails, it will be present here in the trash section. So this is how the user interface of TeamInbox looks like. And all right, so looks like I've got a notification. So let me just click on the notification. All right, it's taking a bit of time to load the notification. So let me just go through this email, and it looks like Ken has made some changes. I had initially posted four promotion plans, and looks like Ken has commented on the thread, and he has written that he has included the landing pages in the comment as well. Okay, so he has given a post of landing page here on the left side. So that has also appeared in the mail here. And it looks like Lydia has attached the budget as well. So she has mentioned here in the comments that she has attached the budget as well. So the mail is good to go. And then I'll just click on edit and just comment here saying thank you to both of them for replying. And I'll close the thread. And I can simply send the option through send here, or I can also choose send an archive, so that this thread will be moved to the archive section, denoting that we have finished the task and archived it. So once you send the thread, it will be gone to the archive section here. All right. So if my CEO Jamie again replies to this email, or he drafts an email, it will be again moved to the unassigned section. All right. So this is how you create your inboxes and set up your teams in Zoho TeamInbox. So let me just stop sharing my screen. And before that, I'll also explain you one more thing. So now that we have got all the group emails covered, all the group emails inside Zoho TeamInbox, you might be wondering where I would access my personal emails. So do I have to go to another application to access my personal emails? No, Zoho TeamInbox has got that covered for you as well. So just go to this plus icon here and click on inbox, where you will find something called as personal inbox. So through personal inbox, you can bring all your individual emails from your email client to Zoho TeamInbox. These emails will be private to you, and your teammates won't be able to access them unless you choose to share it with them. So let me just enter a name for my personal inbox. I'll just give my personal inbox is just for my reference. And I can also choose to give a description if needed. And after that, I'll just click on next. So the next step, as we saw during the shared inbox creation, is to choose the channel through which I can bring all my individual emails to my inbox here in Zoho TeamInbox. So let me choose to do this time via IMAP. So I'll just click on this. I'll give my source email address here, which is my email address itself. So I'll just give on my email address here. And I should also enter my incoming server's name. So these server names and details will be available in your email client. You can go to the settings of your email client and you can view all the incoming server names there. So I'll just give the incoming server name here, give the port number. This will also be visible in your settings section of your email client. All right, I can then give email address and password for this as well. So once you give that, I can also select the date from when I want to fetch all the emails. So let's say if I select this date of 9 September, so all the emails which are there in my individual inbox from that date will be fetched here and will be directed to this inbox, to my personal inbox in Zoho TeamInbox. So once I do that, I'll just click on create inbox and my personal inbox will be created. So this is how you create a personal inbox. So usually what happens is IMAP takes a bit of time to fetch all your individual emails from your email client to Zoho TeamInbox. So that's how it works. So for the purpose of this demo, we already have a personal inbox created. And once IMAP fetches all your emails, this is how it will be visible. Like all your emails will be fetched from your personal inbox and will be visible here in Zoho TeamInbox. All right, so this is how you create your teams and set up your inboxes in Zoho TeamInbox. So I hope you had a very good time in understanding how you can create your teams, how you can add Zoho TeamInbox from your Zoho One account. So let me just stop sharing and I'll go to my deck again. So just give me a minute. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible now. All right. Since all of you have taken the time to attend this webinar, we'd also like to give you a glimpse into the features that we're developing, and it's soon to be released. So here's our roadmap for you guys. So to have your contacts and leads from Zoho CRM and your meetings from Zoho Meeting right next to your email threads, we are working on extensions with other native Zoho apps. Also, you can bring your tasks from project management applications like Asana, Trello, directly into your into your mailbox in Zoho TeamInbox. But why only Asana and Trello? You can now connect your Zoho TeamInbox account with multitude other applications thanks to our integration with Zapier. And you would have seen from the demo how Zoho TeamInbox brings all your group emails and personal emails to be accessed from the same platform. Now we are working on another thing called as multi-channel support, where you can access all your messages from instant messaging platforms like WhatsApp and Telegram right inside your Zoho TeamInbox. And with this, you won't have to switch applications at all, and you can have all your business communication in one place. Then, based on the user request, we are also working on an easy and lossless migration from an app called as Front. So Front is again a shared inbox tool. So we are also working on a lossless migration from Front to Zoho TeamInbox. And this will ensure all your data gets smoothly transitioned from the Front application. And in Zoho TeamInbox, till now you could have discussions centered around emails. But now we are working on a feature called as discussions, by which you can instantly start a topic and have a conversation around it with the members of your organization. And now let's say if you want to move a specific email from your personal inbox to your shared inbox, or from one shared inbox to another shared inbox, you can now do that as well with our move to inbox feature. So these are all the features that we have in our pipeline. So exciting times ahead for Zoho TeamInbox users. So stay tuned for the upcoming updates and releases.